Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Doing fine.
Good. I see you are here because you have a desire to go to school full-time. You are in school part-time.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have a desire for us to support you in some type of way with transportation.
Yes, ma'am. It's like my transportation now. It's not reliable. Like I have to wait maybe an hour, hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, just for them to pick me up. Sometimes they'll be late getting me to school, so it's like my transportation is not really that reliable.
So you've had the opportunity to check the types of services they have here in Sumter.
Yes, ma'am. I reached out to B&T, Chase Meds, and Carolina Medicare, and they only deal with medical. So if I would have to get them to take me to school, I would have to pay out of my pocket, and that's a very hefty fee that they would charge for me to, bring me to school every day of the week to go full time.
Okay, so is there a special type of service you need? Because I noticed that you're in a wheelchair.
Yes, ma'am. I would need a handicap accessible vehicle because back in 2003, I got paralyzed from my neck down. I crushed both of my lungs, ruptured my large intestine, and broke my neck in 3 spots. So it took a lot out of me, and I spent a year and 6 months in the hospital. So once I got out of the hospital, I figured, I wanted to do something with my life, and why not go to school and, show my testimony.
I'm sorry you had to relive that, but it will help me to understand
Yes, ma'am.
what you would need as far as support from our agency. Do you drive?
No, ma'am. I don't drive, and I'm not scared of driving, and I just would rather someone just chauffeur me around. I wasn't the guy that was driving that in the car accident that left me this way, but I don't care too much about driving. I'd rather sit back in the passenger seat and just enjoy the view that's given to me.
Do you have an interest, because of the transportation, do you have an interest in taking classes online?
As far as online, I'd rather be in the class with the peers. I mean, I can do online, but I don't want to be in front of a laptop all day, every day. So I'd rather be in front of, in class with a bunch of kids, well, students, not kids, a bunch of students, interacting with them. Plus, I feel like I learn better visually, like watching the teacher do things on the board, things like that.
So if you come to class, are you able to be seated in the regular classroom chair at a desk?
As far as like the desk that's right here beside us, what I would do is just move a chair from in front of there and just plant myself like on the side, basically getting away from people so they can come around me and I won't be too much in their way. It's just in case something, like a fire drill breaks out, they can, go right past me and I can come right behind them. So.
Okay. Is there anything medical that would keep you from being able to come to school every day, full-time?
So far, no, ma'am. Like the last 3, March the 16th, made 4 years. Matter of fact, I think that was St. Patrick's Day. Made 4 years since I've been in the hospital. So in my eyes, my health is very healthy. So I haven't had any setbacks so far. Thank you, God. But other than that, I think I'm fully healthy. Other than this, and this doesn't bother me. So
let me make sure I understand you correctly.
that's
What
right.
you would need from our agency is for us to be able to try and find you some type of transportation
That's right.
for you to be able to attend school full-time, where we could bring you and take you back home after class.
Yes, ma'am.
And you want a reliable service because you've already with one service and it doesn't appear to be reliable. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, well, good. I think that you are determined. You sound very determined that you want to do this. And I feel that this agency will be able to support you. And I'm going to be able to give you a call back in about 3 days
Yes, ma'am.
once I find out what other services are in Sumter. Would that work for you?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and see me today. And I look forward to talking to you in about 3 days.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay, thank you so much.